All right, so there's a few things to talk about here, and there's actually quite a bit, and it involves the UI here for the node map, some changes in the main UI here, as well as inclusion of the crew member node, the UI for that. So let's go ahead and start with the UI because that's the most important element over here. So all right, let's go through some of the changes that were made on the main UI. And as you can notice that the character UI has been changed to fit similarly to Void War here. As you can see, the captain is the only one with the icon here in the top right. So that's what I did. And maybe a placeholder for an item. So I'm not sure what item it would be right now. So I just put whatever. So you have the character picture, a name, health bar, item, icon. As for the other crew members, they get a smaller version, including their name, their picture, and then health bar. Below that, we discussed having the perk system right under it. So it wouldn't be here anymore. It would be right below the character UI. So overall, it looks like this. Moving on, over here on we've changed the launch system UI now with only one button here at the top, and we removed the indicator for how many people are docked because you can see it in the actual ship itself. Another change we made is that we made the pause text here at the bottom into an acronym. And there's a few things I had in mind for making this acronym. Just like how in the VATs in Fallout, there's a meaning for that. In here, it could mean anything similar to this, but nothing's final. It could be procedurally adaptive user stasis engine, pulse activated user stasis emitter, project applied user stasis effect. Basically, this kind of explains why we're able to pause in the game, hence pause acronym. But nothing's final, and there you have it at the bottom. I've replaced all of this main UI. Let's remove the void word thing there. I replaced all of this main UI and all the other scenes. Though I should change the enemies UI here too. Yeah, I'll note that down. Change enemy car UI. As for here in the reward system, it's about the same. I also highlighted the pause so it's not darkened along with the rest. Now as for the crew, similar to how we have right now, like this, I made it into the same style. So here you have their picture, the icon above of what they are, then their name. So you get to pick whichever one of them. Actually, maybe this should be select one crew member. And I need to adjust this real quick. And then this. Okay, hold on. Alright, so we're back. Now, that is how they look like. Weapon operator, engine operator, pilot. This is their pictures and names. Change the cargo. The look. Oh, actually no, I haven't done the cargo yet. That's what I'll be doing next. Cargo, make it look like the way FTL and Void War does it. And then I haven't done the shop as well. That's what I'll be doing next. And yeah. So for the node map, it looks like this. As you can see, on the top here is your information, and I kind of did it how FTL did their map here. You have sector number, and then what sector you're in. Here I did the same. I just call this urban ruins for now, but that's not final. Then you have your exit button. Below that is the node map. I kind of took inspiration from Fallout, the way Fallout did their node map, Fallout 3 specifically in the Pip-Boy. And I also copied how they did the nodes here. So as you can see, they're highlighted over the background and they're easy to tell. You have your starting node where you start, and then this should be named end node. There. And then between those you have shops, taverns, your enemies, and any node you've cleared. But usually these should be unknown, and then they should be known when you explore them. But for visual purposes, I'm gonna leave them like this: empty node, tavern. And yeah, I think it looks pretty good. There you have it. You'd see this map. Okay, and moving on. See, yeah, we did the feedback, and then my previous update video. Here's some notes that we had. We changed the shoot button. I picked horizontal for the reward. Pause display, we did that too. Ship UI, I removed the ship UI. It's a good reminder. For shop, so you wouldn't see it anymore here. I'm not sure if you want to do the same for cargo. I removed it in the shop because it's specified for the shop, I think. And then yeah, I generated some image too from Gemini, but it's mostly from Midjourney since Gemini takes quite a while to load them. So it's not that good. So let me go ahead and show you. So this is what we had initially, some ideas, and this was the idea for the character UI. And this is some of the stuff I had generated for now. It's from Midjourney. So as you can see, it has the Fallout style, the greenish colors, ruins, and kind of this high bird's eye view. Though I think it should be a little bit higher. Maybe something like this. Though my favorite so far, this one, maybe these two. So it's this. But yeah, the point is, these are possible backgrounds that can be blurred, and next time I'll add them. And yeah, go ahead and take your pick. As you can see, this is the inspiration from the Fallout. And here's some of the stuff that Google Banana Pro generated, but it's good, but this is not the right angle. Here is better angles, but yeah, didn't really follow it quite well on the third time. And it takes a while to process them, so kind of move on to Midjourney. Use a bunch of prompts to help me out and reference images. But yeah, that's for the generating. This part for the dialogue system, I have not done this one. Okay, and then yes, the rest of these are already talked about. Now the next things are, let's see, check. I'm gonna be working on the UI. This is another thing that needs to be discussed next meeting. So it's the new UI layout mirrored for the enemy, how that would be. List of tasks, that's for next meeting. And then capsule art, I tried making some in here. As you can see, it's not that good, but the point is that you have your flying ships, you have your broken city, you have your maybe logo of our game, and then some characters here, but it's not really how the YouTube video that we saw that was sent to us was supposed to look. The layout is more like your big logo here, your background of the game, and then a character or the point of your game over here. I couldn't find a proper image, but this is how the layout is supposed to be. Maybe a little airship somewhere. But yeah, this is some like referencing. Next up, check for the update video, and this is some other stuff that we need to discuss for the next meeting. Let's see. Yeah. And then unique characters. So we wanted to try creating some new character designs, and I tried doing that. So I took inspiration from my previous mirror board. Something I made is like some ideas for the character categories, or the factions, sorry. And here's some ideas for maybe the scientists, maybe some more like scavenger type of people, then these are like maybe merchants. Then here we have like rebellion people, and then maybe some of the officers or the army that are trying to stop you. Apart from that, let's see. I have not done the dialogue option. That is part of the next task. The captain, yeah, that's part of the new UI. And the rules, this is for something else. And yeah, for looking at everything, here's some video links there. For looking at everything, I think this is the dialogue option for reference. And yeah, our idea that we're gonna take some of our, instead of having a separate 2D image for the systems, we're thinking of having their 3D version, converting them into like this hologram style over here, like this from Fallout 3, and then just putting it onto the UI itself. I think that should cover most of that. The UI, we've talked about that. So now we can move on to the next steps. Yeah, UI, dialogue, background. Then we can talk about the stuff that's for next meeting. And yeah, we're gonna try to contact maybe the creators of FTL and Void War and ask them how they did the mechanics. But yeah, apart from that, that should be it for my next steps, and this should be it for my update video. Thank you very much for watching this speedy video, and sorry if it's a bit too long, but thank you.